More cameras from the studio. Let him show it to the public.
Yeah, he says the details he would provide when
he has no
when he is called.
I am daring him. He has no details anyway. But eventually he will be called because NID has written to
the speaker.
Only me say, I'm telling you, me, if Ntim Fodjour is able to show you any evidence of a cocaine hole me, I will resign from government that very day.
Say, to show evidence now.
Me say, if he is able to show any evidence, I will leave government that very day. I'm telling you, he is lying.
But Felix,
and that is why he cannot tell you anything.
Okay. From everything I work and from the share video, really, then this whole investigation is cross and necessary.
It is just so that an example is made of him, so that people will refrain from that kind of behavior.
Okay, I said the investigations is to make an example of him. No, what did you mean?
Because it is not allowed. So sorry, you just go and say what you like, because indeed, there's a law against publishing false information.
Yes.
So he is in breach of that as he sits there. Because me, I'm able to tell you, Sir Obua, he doesn't have any evidence. When he goes to face the investigators, he can't give them anything.
Good. Nti, our colleague MP, Reverend Ntim Fodjour, was studio coincidental, the Free Central Region. He makes the point, say, Enra, in your video, 7-minute video, conveniently, you shied away from speaking about the issue of cocaine, the issue of money laundering. On about our third one, be cocaine, money laundering, are they?
Flights, and pirates.
Any pirates, and you only focused on the 2 aircraft. I'll say about BBC, Ewo Ghana. What was in the aircraft? One can answer.
Okay, and then I also saw examination. How can you possibly tolerate this level of triviality and frivolity?
Are they?
Obi. Or no other than our catcher was there was cocaine and money on the plane. On first shred of evidence in my. Which in the video now, I told you specifically what was in the aircraft. Oil drilling equipment. Any oil for drilling equipment. I watch Jerry Kansimu. I put out videos of the aircraft. I put out videos of officials inspecting the equipment at what aircraft. And yet you are asking me, say, I didn't speak about it. When you heard me in a 7-minute video, you see, one of the reasons sometimes I criticize you media men. More amount for wasting your time when you know what to do to stop that time wasting. The video is there. Obi, you listen to me for 7 minutes. I gave you details of each aircraft and what they were doing here. In terms of I have good relations with him. I am a neighbor of my constituency. But on this issue, he knows to say Asamoah Obwa and that he is wasting our time. He doesn't have a shred of evidence. I'm daring him in your studio. Or evidence, let him put it before you right now, before you go on.
Or say,
I'm sure what has happened here, Obi. What happened? They say, Obi friend is the airport, that is the place they see, and then he put it out. He didn't have anything. Onishe, I'm telling you point blank to his face. Say Onishe. He can't show anything. There are 2 aircrafts. Bako a Kabok. Flight 12 BT. A flighter, a cargo plane. Almost Luanda, Angola. Singapore, EU, and European country. They are required before they enter the EU to have specific certification. Start screening. Luanda doesn't have the facilities in Angola. It's an airport, Swiss cargo port facility. In fact, since 2017, and as I play, a BG is Ghana. So they come and do it at the Swiss port cargo center before they get access to the EU. They had a problem with their engine. In the video that I put out, you saw engineers working on the engine. When you say airport officials, aviation security, and national security, NI before, ABA creates usher their womb. You saw it in the video. So why are you tolerating this waste of our time? How do you come and allege say there are drugs on the plane and yet you are not able to show anything? It's been mainly windy as we believe you. With the greatest respect, my friend, it is comical. And we should not be wasting time like that. A medical plane, Obi, there are videos and pictures of the landing gear. You see from the reason why they were here to refuel. Matter say, on an amoka say, I don't know where refuel or Tamale. They could also have refueled in and Egypt, and they could have gone to Cyprus to refuel. What is wrong with refuel in Accra? They were here to refuel and then have their crew take a rest before they continue. In fact, they have a local airline company called Tropicana Airlines. I'm business. So they come here all the time. And when they landed, they saw that they had the best time. Landing gear and what so they could not move. So they brought in people with another aircraft to come and fix it. I can send you the videos and the pictures of this. Ntim Fodjour does not have a shred of evidence. He is wasting your time. So what does it mean by I didn't speak about cocaine? Why? Does it make sense?
Yeah, when I asked him this question about the video, his reaction was the videos you showed no one show, for example, with the air med, the and when show the inside of that plane.
So now he's sitting a GoPros. Cabo inside enough. You have air med in account. Doesn't not tell you that he's wasting your time. Instead of admitting that he's wasting our time and lying, he says that he didn't show this. Why? What has he brought you to show that there was anything in that plane? It will be say what you want your bar because I have said that you must strip naked for me to see. Is that what Ntim Fodjour wants to invite us to? Is this serious legislative oversight? But please, you see, I have respect for him as my brother and my friend and my neighbor. But when Momudia, he is wasting everybody's time. No nicer.
Felix,
if one more time, they were tolerating the drug trade. It's not they were not busting any drugs. And your mama said, but you can't tell us, place me no this year. Moon in the view movie. And it will be a more continue. Because of that, there are drugs and that there's money in it. Into LB, what quite important now who claim the assets you are because you don't know the deal is finished now, they are transiting drugs. And how can you think like that? And why do we tolerate this?
Fellas, is that because in terms of tolerating it, His Excellency the President himself saw something worth his time. Ama or that say security agencies should collaborate with him for investigations. The President will say it is something that is worth investigating.
That is President. He is a very tolerant individual. If I was the President, I won't tolerate this because it's a waste of time.
Really?
But Obi, first of all, allegation it did not make sense. And what did he provide as basis to go and investigate? It will be I have intelligence say we are bad because I have said that then so we best report not just your bad now when I have not provided any evidence. That is what he is inviting us to do. He is wasting our time. For evidence, and before propaganda, he would have put it out. So evidence, he will show pictures, videos, recordings, or anything that proves that he will even wait for an invitation. Number two, through the minority leader, Afena Markins, he was invited. He was speaking as a member of a committee. Now they were not his personal views, he cannot come. That's what making the boy. But in any event, let me put it out.
Yeah.
Say, as we speak, after initial approach at one man, the NIB has written to the Speaker of Parliament formally to release him for investigation. Very soon, the Speaker will release him. Or he should go and waste their time like he is doing to you and I on this matter.
You are saying, sir, through the minority leader, why
he's been invited?
Why they invited the committee?
The National Investigations Bureau and your committee.
Okay.
Committee being where I say.
Okay.
He said, because he was doing a press conference as a member of the Defense and Intelligence Committee, he was not speaking his own mind. Into one man. Opa Odinaya call Afena Martins and ask him.
Yeah, I say that is not true. He has never said that to anybody.
Well, that is what his minority leader told the NIB as a response to the invitation of mobile.
And there is record of that.
Absolutely. Now, you see, in any event, Obi, you see, we are MP, a very serious position. So you cannot just get up and say things that you know are not true and waste everybody's time. And Obi, again, as a journalist, I think you should demand more, especially from public officials. Or no, Ntim Fodjour come produce for the culture say there is cocaine on the plane. It is not sufficient reason to host a program on. You should have basis before Felix, you do that. You
Felix,
we are beginning to do this too much.
No. My problem with that kind of approach in Sonese, if Oka Semni, and there was no official response. It's a different. Maybe let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Even ordinary people,
Felix,
ordinary members of the public,
Felix,
can tell us who can.
No, Felix. Let me finish. The president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Our intel briefing, for him to have responded and called for the investigations, Chesa, he sees something in there that should be investigated. Let me tell you something. Yeah.
There's nothing in there. In addition to president, I also speak for the president.
Absolutely.
The mini president authorization, I can never speak. So what I said yesterday, it was with the full authorization of the president. The president only said what he said, just to prove that he has no evidence to back what he said. And only he is not willing to cooperate. In fact, if he had evidence, on chair will be in front. Obi, I'm telling you, our evidence, on chair will be in front. Obi, if you have evidence of a crime, Obi can say, he would have taken the matter to the public and can a press conference national. He would have shown you evidence. The way you see in America, Obi, I'm saying only he has no evidence. All that has happened is that Obi friend not catch him. Say place will be here, he won't be a see, and then he went to town. And because in the week before, NASA Intelligence Bureau for any NAPO or NAPO, I beg your pardon, had busted Nkophobia no more transporting cocaine. He thought that he could mix it in to create the impression that there was a problem when there was none. Only any shadow. I'm burying him. Let him show you the evidence where he sits right now. More cameras from the studio. Let him show it to the public.
Yeah, he says the details he would provide when
he has no
when he's called.
I am burying him. He has no details anyway. But eventually he will be called because NIB has written
to the speaker.
Only me say, I'm telling you, if Ntim Fodjour is able to show you any evidence of a cocaine hole, I will resign from government that very day.
Say, ultimate show evidence now.
Me say, if he is able to show any evidence, I will leave government that very day. I'm telling you, he is lying.
But Felix,
and that is why he cannot tell you anything.
Okay. From everything I work and from the share video, really, then this whole investigation is cross and necessary.
It is just so that an example is made of him, so that people will refrain from that kind of behavior. Otherwise, in a way, and somewhere else also. Because said in previous, maybe at the park, I waited 10 years. Time as the same way to you are telling lies. Why? Have we not had MPs do legislative oversight on government here? Those days are black or doesn't give you concrete evidence. When a black spoke about the hiring of jets, one evidence I'm laying. If you want to be like a black man, do it well. Do it with a modicum of intelligence. Let people see, say, you are serious, and then you take the position they've given you. Why? A man for what? Sense out. They found you ready to send you to parliament. So could you my name? Is this what you are going to do? What's sorry I would intro? Telling things,
but he
has not, that are not true.
He has not say he wants to be like a black.
But obviously, that is obviously what he's doing. Look, there have been MPs on the side of the MPP who have been able to do proper legislative oversight and raise issues that have merit and substance. Even if you disagree with them and you will respect their approach. What I said in so we can disagree politically, but let nobody waste our time. Knowing very well that someone cannot entice me. When the response has come, you are saying, man, cocaine was into cocaine near the I should say there's cocaine in it, simply because you said it. When I'm in a position to tell you that's my work and I know.
Okay, said the investigations is to make an example of him. No, what did you mean?
Because it is not allowed. So sorry, you just go and say what you like. Because indeed, someone said there's a law against publishing false information.
Yes.
So he is in breach of that as he sits there. Because I'm able to tell you, say Obua, he doesn't have any evidence. When he goes to face the investigators, he can't give them anything. And indeed, what will test here, no. If indeed he had that evidence, you won't call. You won't even call for an investigation. Because knowing the political capital or Sheshano, you would have put it out long ago.
Okay. Felix, my men say, maybe any Bessia Casabio. Why?
No.
Felix Kwakye for Sue and they attaining can. Yes, honorable.
Now, Obi.
What you colleague?
Oh, he's lying. And Tron Wucha. The can Obiama invitation. Was I feel no more cultural letter? Don't we know how MPs are invited?
NIB track speaker.
Yes, and I make us say.
Yes.
Doesn't he know how MPs are invited? If Omo person Omochi MP, so MP biya bone Omonche no. Won't read the letters of how this week invitations are called speaker. Didn't you read it?
Yes.
Now me won't be.
No, now won't count. What's the word? The end of no more better.
So I didn't not feel no more better because he is saying willfully. And you are a lawyer, and he is saying on your show willfully, they are now going to write an invitation letter. Onwakasa are contradicting the whole say. Omo invitation be a man to the okay no mu twantro afei no mo kwakọ aba.
What's the first one? The omo routing it through with leader. And the leader say we catch.
No, please.
That's what he said.
MPs now. Womo invite womo. Na MPP phone him.
MPP ni.
Did they write it through leader?
No.
So how did you invite MPs? When you say I'm inviting an MP to a security agency, what is the procedure? Had they done that? A freeway. When within the same time, no, the same security agency within the period they needed some MPs had written to the speaker, and we had seen the response. They are now going to write to the speaker, and it was at the same time I can say they are not interested in any investigations, but they only want to make an example of me. I have taken judicial notice of that statement.
Yeah, I see because.
Oh yes,
because your actions no border on criminality. Publication of false news.
I am going to sue Kwakye Ofosu. I'm going to sue him.
I didn't hear.
No, because this threat, clear. He said that they are not interested in investigations. They only want to make an example. So it is a willful attempt to persecute, a willful attempt to cause harm, a willful attempt.
No, but those are your inferences.
These are enough evidence, and it's coming from him.
Ongoing, is to make an example of you.
Please don't. No, Obi, don't do that.
Because it borders on criminality.
Obi, don't do that.
Publication of false news.
Obi, don't do that. Obi Sano.
Yes.
Sir, President say he takes the matter seriously. Also, Debbie, President in the kind, but me say, comical. And I say, and you know, President, I have his authority. And one person says he takes the investigation seriously. On another breath, they say he doesn't take it seriously. And I'll be saying investigation, they are not interested, it's not necessary. But they will only make an example.
They will do it to make an example out of you.
No, so one investigation. It says that they will just want to make an example of him. It is on that you can play his words. No, please, Obi. We are
to him, what he said.
He played it. And let me tell you.
They are all kind of investigations.
Let me tell you.
And also they will do it to make an example.
I'm saying it on your show.
Yes.
Was a person Mahama and a Tanachi, and he has said, you can be your command.
Yes.
And to say President Mahama say they are going to make an example of me.
Yes.
In Ntim Fodjour. I am ready. They should come and make every example they want to make. They have made the intention clear. Intolerant, highly intolerant. I've never seen any government this intolerant. Sir, my picking intel, same intel, when they Kwakye cocaine. My picking intel. Same in time, Kwakye NDC. Next week, I will the kind of big names NDC. That is why they want to gag me.
Next week,
say you bunu kakra. And then me but next week, me bu buankasa. It is one person be bomb asenwem. No mo bomb asenwem kura. Jelly me 100 years kura na masa. We will expose them.
You're engaging in an emotional blackmail.
That be. No, nipa no catch us. Or no, the president to say.
Yes.
He is not interested in investigation, and that he is only interested in making an example of me. Let them come and make me a hero. I am ready. Let them come and persecute me. Obi. Say me pen me the first politician or president. I'm Obi Aba Beku and I'm Obi Aba persecute.
what
please,
you've done, no,
if they were
borders on
interested,
criminality.
no, the president
they would investigate.
What is the criminality?
And prosecute you if possible.
What is the criminality?
Almost say a publication of false news.
What is the false news?
Intended to create fear and panic.
What is the false news?
So, what said you? What can you intro?
No, which one is the false news?